All right, all right, all right. What's going on, folks? Ontarian here, Passive Income Guru, back at you once again, with a highly profitable video. We're talking once again, ladies and gentlemen, about Forex trading. We're talking about automation. I know that word gets a lot of you excited. You know, the ability, and the technology is amazing. The ability to make money hands free. Okay. And like I said in my previous video, okay, that I just did, um, this field of Forex, guys, is very, very versatile. Okay. You can, when you learn the skill, you can manually trade it. Or if you don't want to trade, ladies and gentlemen, which I don't know why you don't want to, you can automate it. Okay. And, or you can tap into signals. I have a free signals group now that you guys can tap into, and you can actually automate that piece as well. But that's another day, another story. So let's go and get right into this, guys. We're talking about Easy Button, the news Rampage updated version. It was called News Rampage, and I again I hit on this on not the last video, but the video before on the strategy. Talked about News Rampage, but we have the new name of it is Easy Button, and this particular bot is different from Kevlar. It also trades or can trade prop firms, and also can trade your personal brokerage account. Okay, so let's get into this thing, guys. I don't want to be too long, but I want to show you the actual video on the website itself. Share, boom. Okay, let's go ahead and as you saw, the Kevlar. This is still Kevlar that I did last video. So let's go ahead and get rid of this right here. And in this video, we're talking about Easy Button, guys. Okay, it's called Easy Button. Get this color right here. Formerly known as News Rampage. Now, why is it called? Well, why was it called News Rampage, and it's called Easy Button now? Well, I mean, you know, things change. but this particular bot, guys, it trades once per week. Okay. And it trades the news. Okay. And which makes it highly profitable, very low risk. Okay, depending on your taste. Slow risk. Okay. You're not getting in several trades in a day, one trade a week, guys, and that particular trade can be astronomical. As a matter of fact, the video that I did a couple videos ago, I showed the profits from one of our members that's using Easy Button, made astronomical profits, guys, in one sitting. Okay, so this is nothing to sneeze at. You may be wondering, well, it only trades once a week. No. That's okay, because this thing is a beast. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. I'm going to go to the website here. Easy Button, Easy Button. I'm going to play this. I'm actually going to play this video. Okay, this video is going to give you some huge insights on Easy Button. Okay, the bot Easy Button. Now, I forgot to share it in my last video I just did about Kevlar, guys. I have to give a disclaimer. Past results are not indicative of future ones. I'm not guaranteeing you anything. Okay, if you get someone that gets on here talking about Forex or talking about any type of investments and say, hey, I can guarantee you this, I can guarantee you that, run the other way. I'm not guaranteeing you anything, guys. This is a risk just like anything else you put your time and money into. So I just want to get that out of the way. With that said, let's go ahead and play the clip. You guys sit back, grab a bag of popcorn, and I'm about to let it rip here. Be right back to you.
Yo, what's good? Jay Blank here. We're going over the easy button, the #1 news EA in the Forex market. It uses machine learning, which is the same software that ChatGPT and Tesla's and Spotify and Instagram use in their algorithm every single day. So it's using machine learning and AI and API to connect to the news websites and to connect to our news API, and is using auto smart analysis to make intelligent decisions when it comes to trading the news events. So let me just go and dive right into the settings here. It's called the easy button because there are only two fields. You have the email address and you have the account type. You can choose between a live account or a funded account. I'm going to show you results on both, starting with if you're on a live account. So as this runs, I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions. So on a $100 account, starting from January 2022 all the way until today, October 25th, 2023. This is on a $100 account. We'll look at the visual mode. I think I need to close this. And then we will let this run. Now, probably the first question you have are, how much does it risk? Well, we're risking about 10 to 15% max on a live account. And then on a funded account, we're risking about 0.75% to about 1% max. And then the next question you might have is, well, how much does it gain? Or how much can it gain? It's set to gain about 1 to 10% per news event on a funded account. And then on a live account, it's set to make 10 to 100% per news event that it trades here. So here we're already up on the account here. We can look at the graph early. And let me show you what's cool about the journal. It's a great hedge there, but let's go into the journal here. So the journal is great because it tells you which news event that it trades off of. See here, this was off of CPI, and then it gives you the outcome of the event, and then if it places a trade, you will see this here in the journal here. We go over to the history. This is the trade history so far. Okay, you see it does have a stop loss in here, which leads me to the next question. Does it use a stop loss? Yes, it does use a stop loss, but only on the first order. So not all of the orders, but on the first order, it does use a stop loss. And then the operations, I think, shows you the same thing, but it's just a little bit different than the history here. Of course, the trade, this is showing us how many pips. And at the end, we'll see how many dollars. I mean, I want you to wait all the way until the end. Like, it goes crazy when you use great risk management on each of the news events. So the next question you might have is, does it trade on a funded account? I kind of answered that earlier, and yes, it can trade on a funded account. And I understand that with funded accounts, you can't risk more than 4 to 5% a day. Most of the max drawdowns are like 4 to 5%. So it keeps that all in mind here. And again, we're only risking about 0.75% to 1% per news event. So you don't have to worry about hitting that drawdown ever, because we use super, super low risk. That was a really great sell. Oh my gosh, go back. And guess what? We'll wait all the way till the end here. So we are in October. We're up about 2,000 pips here. Did have some orders hit stop loss, but it looks like we're still up. We're still moving here. Look at the journal. We'll look at the graph in a little bit. Okay, we're at the end of 2022. That was off of the EUR rate. So the next question you may have is, how many news events are coded in? The current version has 6 events coded in, but as time passes, we plan on adding almost all of the news events in. And the goal for the end of this week is to have 10 events in there. But the results you're seeing today is off of 6 events. So just wait to the end. You can imagine how the equity and how the growth is going to look, once we have this. And you see here, beautiful, 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 beautiful results here. Let's keep looking at this. Now we're in May of 2023. That's DOJ. This is USD CPI. Man, we're almost to the end now. We're in June. We go all the way through October, and then we'll go look at the final equity curve. The balance, we're up 21,000 pips. Like, this is not an HFT bot. We're gaining pips on each of the news events that are coded in. Let's see. Any other questions that most people may have? Talks about a stop loss. Do you have to change anything once you put it on your account? No, you do not. Everything is auto managed. The risk is auto managed. The lot size is auto managed for your account size. And if you're on a funded account, just make sure you have that funded account option turned on, and it will automatically use the proper risk management needed for your account balance and for that news event. So here we're up 88,000 pips. Let's see, last trade, core CPI. Almost at the end here. I want to trade off of, I'm not sure. We'll let this keep running. Almost to the end. USD CAD, CPI, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, here we go. We're all that's in. All right, let's go look at the final graph here. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful results. We took a $100 account all the way up to about $109,000. Go look at the back test here. And so we had about 15.5% equity drawdown and about 19% balance drawdown. Of course, the one that matters the most is the equity drawdown. So about 15% equity drawdown to gain just about 100,000%, 108,000%, I think is the math here. Yeah, this is only off of 6 news events. So imagine once we have 10 or 20 or all 219 in. Okay, so that's enough for a live account. Let's hop on to funded account. Let's bring this up to 100,000 here. Let's go and change this to funded account, and we can close this out. Okay, we don't really need to see the visual anymore. We can just hit start, and everything that we're going to need to see is going to be in here in the graph and in the journal, just like before. So we'll give this a second to load here, load my email address, and now the account type, make sure I had switched over to, funded account, got my email address, and then we are good to go. So now it's going to use the proper risk management and the risk needed to trade the same news events, but now on a funded account. So we're going to pretend we're on a 100,000 funded account, and we will let this run again all the way until the end of the year. We didn't do the visual test this time just because this is just a lot faster. Having that will slow down the test, but hopefully we can get this done in like 3 minutes instead of what 4 or 5 minutes was the last test here. Let's see. Yeah, we're already up. You can see here it's kind of making the the same curve from before. I like to look at the event here and see we are in, that was March, CPI, USD CPI 2022. We're still in March. That was off of the AUD CPI. That was the end of April, so more than likely it's okay. We'll let that go. Now we're in May. Still in May. Let's see, any other questions that you may have? We talked about the risk, we talked about, everything is auto managed for you. Oh, future updates. So there won't be any future updates that you wouldn't like. You won't need to go and re-download the bot again over and over and over again. Once you download it one time and set it on your account, you are good to go. Because it uses API, I can add and change settings using our API. So you won't need to change anything once you download the bot. Now, from time to time, I may add something, just like I added the funded account toggle. But more than likely, you won't need to change the bot or re-download the bot anymore. Okay, so we are in October. There was EUR rate. Now we're in. Let's look at the chart here. Still nice and beautiful here. Everything's nice and clean. We're up 130K. So we made 30K. We definitely smacked the funded challenge. And this one says a month, 2 months, maybe. I guess we'll see at the end here. But really the first goal is 10 to 20 events. After that, we'll be able to compound like crazy. And I know the results are crazy. People are like, well, how is it done? Is, we're gaining a certain percent each event. So if we're gaining 10% each event, it's really easy to compound your account. So that's literally all that's happening here. We're trading the same 6 news events. It traded all the way from the beginning of January 2022, which we did here, all the way until today's date, and it's compounding all the way up to the end, of course. And that's how I was able to make these amount of gains. There's no like magic to it, but compounding. Let's put the graph. Just beautiful. I need to think of, let's see, any other questions? I think that is about it. Does it go crazy? Yes. I think that's about it. We're almost done now. Here we're up 100 and we're at 163. So it's made about 64K almost. We'll see. 69K. Let's go look at the back test. Perfect. 3.67% drawdown. And you can see here the balance drawdown max is 5%. So this is right there. We still made 69 grand while still keeping great, risk to reward. You can see that, we're still winning most of our trades here. Everything is consistent, and we can go look at just these deals, or is it orders? I think this is in here, deals here. See, it does use a stop loss, but not every single order will have a stop loss. But yeah, this is the easy button. Get it now while the price is cheap, because as soon as we get to 10 events, price is going up. And then once we have 20, price is going up. So pretty much every 5 to 10 events, price is going up, because we're able to compound this much, just off of 6 events. Just off of 6 events, we took 100,000 all the way up to 108 grand. So I promise you, price is going up. I'm Jay Blank. This is the easy button. Let's go.
All right. Let's go. Beautiful video, ladies and gentlemen. Man, if you didn't get what was going on there, you may want to watch it again, okay? Basically, he did a whole back test on a live $100 account and a funded account, and you saw the results, guys. The back testing is very, very important, because it's going to show you the probability of the software, and and how profitable it can be, and that it works. Okay. So when you come on the website, you'll be able to see this information, screenshot. These are screenshots of what happened in the video. Okay. So real quick before I end this video, guys, I just want to go to some frequently asked questions. He covered a lot of ground in the video. All right. And I just want to kind of go over, just to reiterate, in the frequently, or the facts, what he talked about. Okay. So what is Easy Button? The Easy Button is the top rated news expert advisor in the Forex market. It utilizes machine learning, API, AI, and auto smart analysis to effectively trade news events. The only required inputs are your email address and your choice of account type, either a funded account or a live account. Okay, how much does it risk? This is very important, especially if you're, if you plan on using a prop firm. For live accounts, it's risking at most 15%, and funded accounts is risking at most 1%, which is very, very good risk for prop firms. And most of you are probably doing your prop firms anyway. How much does it make? It is set to make 10 to 100% per news event on live accounts and 1 to 10% per news event on funded accounts. Again, ladies and gentlemen, these are not guaranteed. Okay, that's what it's set to make. That's what it has the potential to make. Okay, how many news events? How many events are coded in? Although there are currently 60 events that the EA trades off of, it will automatically update itself with the newest settings and edits that we make by using an API to connect to our server. All right. Does it use a stop loss? Very important as well. The first trade on each event uses a stop loss, but depending upon the strategy, not every trade has a stop loss. Okay. Is there anything else I need to know about the bot? We highly recommend running the EA on a VPS to ensure uninterrupted 24/7 operation. Some of our members, including myself, have had success with Forex Cheap VPS, which offers plans starting at $5.99 per month. Does the funded account option take the same trades as the live account option? Yes. The only difference between the options is the amount of risk per trade. Okay. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, what's the minimum account balance needed? The easy button has been back tested through January 2022 as low as $100, as you saw in the back test in the video. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this ends my video for today. Again, this is the easy button bot. I talked about this. This is option number 3 in scenario number 1 on the strategy video, the short and long-term strategy. And scenario number 2, it actually is point number 2. Okay. Actually, number 3. All right. So, any questions on this, reach out to me as always. Once again, you can book a time to speak with me. You can reach out to me on Facebook. I'm on all the social medias. And I'm looking forward to helping you automate your income, automate your life so that you can enjoy the finer things in life. All right. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.